So, I'm playing more Satisfactory tonight, trying to actually start on my Steelworks floor, which I believe I decided to put on just the second floor of the factory with the copper, because there's not that much floor space being used on there. And if it wasn't clear, I'm in a grumpy mood today, so we're going to see how far we get, but no guarantees. What I am going to do is I have these two constructors, and they get fed. This is an input chest and an output chest. So I'm going to essentially take these downstairs and construct them down there instead. And I'm not using the multiple deconstruct because I'm worried about accidentally taking out some floor tiles. How much stuff is in here? That would flood my inventory. We're going to come back for that stuff. This is just empty though, so I'm just going to take that. And what's still in here? Just some iron plates. Guess I could just hold on to these. Find a less awkward spot for them so I don't have to leave this chest here. This is what? This is just moving some refined plates across the way. Yeah, I can make this system less awkward once I'm done moving the biofuel factory. So let's just pop downstairs real quick. Ladders. The question is, where do I actually want to put this? I have my iron intake snaking through here. I'd rather not mess with that. I have my limestone kind of getting loaded in here. I don't really have like an organization system for the basement. Things are just kind of like roughshod thrown wherever. Oh hey! I've got all this iron down here that I'm just not using yet that I completely forgot about. I could definitely leverage that for some of the next things I need to make. Completely forgot I had like 5 unused belts down here. Nice. How much is this? This is each 60, I bet. So we got about 400 iron per minute that's just untapped down here. That's like most of this iron intake. Nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna make a note on that so I don't completely forget about it again. I've got this problem written out from last time. Iron rod siphon isn't working because rod overclocking isn't working because iron ingot lines are fixed. And the solution is pull more input from the 4 fucking forgotten basement belts. What was it? 5. It's a bunch. But anyway, that's good news. I forgot I had these down here all laid out and ready to go. But if those are going to become additional inputs, then I want to stay out of their way. Can I squeeze the biofuel stuff in right here, or should I? Maybe I'll just put it right. I'll put it right here, because it's not an area that I use often. So maybe I'll just, first of all, let's try and have some semblance of keeping things in a grid layout. Oh, this this might get in the way. This is the beacon that marks the factory's location. We're going to see if we can work around that so we don't have to move it. Can I just build things like right on top of that beacon? Yeah, I can, and it doesn't matter. So we're just going to ignore that because I don't feel like ever touching that again. So I need room for 2 constructors and 2 chests. Maybe I'll just have both of these over here for easy access. Like this, I guess. Yeah, and then I can just pop over here whenever I want to grab something. So I need to build 2 constructors. Might need to make a little bit more space for myself here. What? Am I encroaching the ceiling clearance? Like, it's not going to let me build anywhere because I'm encroaching the ceiling clearance. Okay, we'll go down a bit, I guess. Do I have a thinner foundation I can use? Foundations. Yes, I do. That'll get me a bit more clearance. But I might have some of the rocks and shit getting in my way. Excuse me. Did not tell you to build there. Yeah, there's going to be some gross rocks and garbage. That's fine. I mean, it's the basement. It doesn't have to look pretty. This is for jamming in temporary solutions. Constructor. Are you serious? I still... What? You mean invalid? Oh my god. Just let me build things. If I just put them directly on the floor. I'm just not allowed to put constructors down here, I don't think. I guess I could put it over here because there's space. Because the floor goes lower. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. Alright, so that... I don't love it, but at least it fits. Where can I get power for these? I'll try and do this in a tidy fashion. So that one has room, and I could put a new pole over here. And I can just insert poles in the middle of the line later if I need. So I guess I'll just put this kind of right in the middle of everything. Right here is probably fine. Doesn't clip with anything, so that's nice. There we go. Those are both should be powered. This is gonna make it's mostly leaves that I need to automate. Leaves. And how much is this? I mean, I don't really need to worry about parts per minute because these machines aren't gonna be meant for continuous use. So here's just a Mach 1 belt. Hold up here. This one happens first in the chain, so this should be biomass leaves. And then this should be solid biofuel. So this is going to be the input. Which means I need to flip this container around. So that's an output. There we go. I like that it gave that one little feet to reach the ground. Maybe I'll reconstruct this one as well so that it does that. There we go. So this connects to here. And then this is going to connect back to here. Nice, nice. So now, if I put just some leaves in here, then that should go across and do its thing. As for this wood that I just happen to have, we're just gonna manually handle that real quick. Like so. This, of course, is a... Oh yeah, and I was gonna convert all of the alien carapace as well. Yeah, we can just handle that en masse. Should I put an intermediate chest in to go sort of in between? Would fit right here, I guess. Yeah, let's see if we can fit a chest right in the middle here. Just for manually feeding in when I have tons of biomass. Would you line up, please? Close enough. That's not going to work in the slightest. Oops. We're just going to leave that unloaded so I don't accidentally fire it again. This will also serve as an impromptu railing to stop me from accidentally jumping off the cliff when I come over here. Alright, so there's our intermediate input. Here's our intermediate output. Everything looks kosher. Now this thing should start accepting biomass. Alright, now everything that isn't leaves, which is to say wood and alien organs, we're just going to convert that real quick, because it's a relatively fast process. Although these carapaces do go one at a time, which is kind of bleh. This is just a lot because this is like every alien carapace I've ever gathered. So I kind of had a stockpile. And the second machine should grab these up pretty quickly. I don't think I'm ever going to need more chainsaw fuel than I already have. Chainsaw and jetpack fuel. It's good stuff. Basically, this will be enough to fuel anything that can't burn coal forever. Watch this not all fit. Of course it doesn't, because I have a ton. I'm just gonna do... How much is this crunching down to? It's basically cutting the size in half. I'm just going to do a temporary solution here. I'm not going to stand around and wait for that backlog to clear. I'm going to just build a personal chest. Organization, that's what it was. Just going to build a personal chest right here and ditch the rest temporary, like. I guess these can go to the home office. As extras. Is this my second purple power slug? I feel like I can actually go make that into something, maybe. Alright, yeah, let's handle that junk, and then we're gonna finish grabbing the chest upstairs. No, somehow I don't have that researched yet. I mean, oh, because I need to get modular frames. Right, let's do that now before I forget. I could have sworn I researched that last time. It's making me a little worried that maybe I lost some progress. I guess I didn't get that much done last time anyway. I think my mod frames are being built over here. I was siphoning off some rods to the back corner, and I think that output's right here. Yeah. I think it said to bring 25. I really got to get the tube system up and running, because I get super tired of running from the front to back of the factory, and vice versa. If I had a way to just jump over the top real quick, and also to forego the ladders, that would be neat. It'll only become more important as the factory gets bigger. Alright, now we should be able to research this. Except I'm an idiot and I didn't bring enough cable. I'm not going up to the copper floor just for that. Let's just make some real quick. Just need 200 in total. Why I need 200 cable and 25 modular frames to research a slug is beyond me, but whatever science requires, I suppose. Right, just gonna do that real quick. Analysis complete. Now I think my scanner will be able to, my item scanner rather, will be able to detect purple power slugs. Of course it still just says power slugs, same as before. But whatever. Anything else in here I care about right now? Fabric. What do I get for doing fabric? I mean, I have that stuff. I could do it easy. Let's check it out. Just need to go grab 100 biomass from right here. In fact, let's see how much can be loaded into our intermediate chest now. Not that much, honestly. Alright, so I just need half of this, and we're going to ditch the rest right back here. And back to the office. Right, now I should be able to research fabric. I'm not really sure what that does for me, but it's worth a look. Oh, we can make parachutes. That's kind of cool. Do I already have 10 fabric? I might already have 10 fabric. Could have sworn. Flower petals are all researched. That I can't research yet. How do I make fabric? This is the equipment shop. I need the crafting bench. Fabric is made by mycelia and biomass. Now that's neat and all, but the thing is, mycelia is a critical component of my medical inhalers, and it is not a renewable resource. So what I'm going to do real quick is look up, are parachutes reusable? Because if they are a one-time thing, I'm not going to use them. A parachute allows the engineer to fall slower and take more fall damage. Press space while descending in the air. Once a parachute is deployed, blah blah blah. Yeah, they do get used up, which is not great. How much mycelia? So it takes 10 fabric to make, and 1 fabric is 1 mycelia. Whereas if I was to just make a medical inhaler, which gives me all my health back, that only takes 3 mycelia. So it would literally be cheaper resource size wise to just take the fall damage and then heal myself back up to full, assuming I survive. And also, once I get jetpacks, I'm never going to need a parachute ever again. So I think we're going to take a pass on parachutes. I'll probably research this node eventually just to 100% complete it, but I am not going to bother right now. One thing I will do, though, is that this has alerted me I have no cable on my person, which I don't want to leave the house without at least some. So let's go grab some copper supplies while we're right near the ladder anyway. And then I'm going to finish up on what I was doing, which is just grabbing the last chest of biofuel from the first floor. So here's all our cable. I'm just going to carry a stack of 100. I don't really need more than that. And refresh our wire stockpile. And we are good to proceed. Oops. I forgot you can't descend ladders crooked. Always falling off of ladders because of that. Okay. So let's go grab that last chest in the back corner, and we will have all the temporary stuff cleaned up off this floor. It's just this chest. Yeah, let's just... Oop. Got him. And now we can actually move this awkward conveyor belt and make it less awkward. Because instead of going all the way up and over all this garbage, it could totally just come out straight, like... just like right like that. So let's remove this real quick. And we're just gonna... I want the belt to go like... I want to make sure it's a nice right angle. I think that would be like right here. You know what we can do is we can just get a taller power pole. I think that's our right angle. Of course it's too steep, but yep, there we go. And I just remove this, and instead of a power pole, I'm gonna make our elevator lift, which is gonna go just straight out to the side, like that. I wish I could see what the hell I'm doing. So now I can remove this, and this, and all of this. Nice, nice. And I want it to be right on this line here. That is curvy and it's not what I want. Let's try again. Nope, that's still crooked. Why am I the worst at this game? Okay, that's a nice right angle. Let's continue that right on down to reconnect the line. And we are in good shape. I'm carrying around some extra reinforced plates beyond what I actually want to have. So let's see if there's any room in this buffer to put them back. No, there is not. This line is totally loaded. Whatever. Wouldn't kill me to carry some extras. Though I might find somewhere to deposit them later, just so they're not taking up inventory slots. Speaking of this line, let's go check on the constructor it hooks up to. This is going all the way over here to make mod frames. As you can see, this conveyor belt is not moving in the slightest, which means the rods... Oh yes, this is the problem I was referencing earlier, where I need more rods and they're not siphoning properly because I can't overload the lines because the inputs are tapped. So we're going to handle this in a minute. Just going to double check over here that I have everything done that I was trying to get done. And then I think we're finished with the first floor for a little while. And finally the sun's coming up so I can actually goddamn see what's going on. Alright, so that's nice and tidy now. That's the end of our reinforced plate factory. Nice, nice. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm just going to dump the huge excess of biofuel that I grabbed off the first floor back into our biofuel storage. That's nice and tidy. Wait a minute, you can dismantle the default personal storage box now? Wow, they actually allow that. I thought this was part of the hub and like you can't remove it. That being the case, can I build a second personal storage box like in the space? No, that's not allowed. Alright, weird. I am going to put one here though, as soon as I find a good spot for it. Yeah, let's put it right. No, you guys you don't like that? You're okay with it floating, but you don't want it on the platform. Floating okay, platform not okay. It's because that would be inside the hub's encroachment box. This box is overloaded, and I want to be able to store mundane stuff that I just have extra of. I guess over here would be fine. shove it next to the workshop. That's good enough. It's not really encroaching the ground too badly. I'm just going to shove these in here because I don't really need them. Alright, so I can check off my list. Move mini biofuel factory to basement. Now what we're going to do is quickly set up the sink. The resource sink. Which this basically lets me get lots of cool bonus stuff. The only thing I'm missing right now is rods and concrete. Need to get more concrete and more rods. Where can I find a bunch of rods built up? I think further down the... Oh yeah, they're in the middle of the reinforced plate factory is overloaded. And I also just want to carry some of these on my person, so we're going to grab some more. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll grab plates when we get back, and I'm in need of wire again. And I need to grab like 600 concrete. Concrete there, and then my personal stash is replenished. Let's head back down to the office. Really gotta make that a little bit safer. I really gotta just get something that isn't ladders put together. Still a little bit rough around the edges, this factory. Oh, right, still need concrete. Here's my concrete box right here. 400 for the research and 200 for me to hold on to. Alright, that's good. That's good. And we're going to launch that.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Yep, okay. Done fussing with my inventory. So what do I need to actually build those new things? Relatively cheap actually. The point of the awesome sink and awesome shop is not to be hard to build. The point is that it constantly thirsts for more resources. Where can I find a bunch of screws is the only thing. Need 200 screws. I'm sure somewhere in the reinforced plate factory they're held up. Yep. Let's grab those. I don't need this many though. Can I just type? Okay, thank goodness. I hate when games make you fuss with a slider and you can't just specify an exact number. Alright, so this is also going to be a very temporary hand-fed thing that I put in the basement. How long have I been streaming that? I'm still not even working on automation yet. 40 minutes, good lord, I'm inefficient. But we're just going to put this sucker right here, because, you know, it's something that I expect to use a fair bit. How tall is this? That's a very tall thing. Oh wow, okay, never mind, this is not going to fit in the basement. This is going to live over here next to the main office, because I guess it kind of falls into the research category anyway. So yeah, that's where it's going to live. Let's actually get some ramps in here. Just going to deconstruct this again. Let's get some ramps in here and follow the curvature of the hill a bit, since we're kind of clipping into it. First I need to extend this platform. It's taller than we need. Yeah, let's do that. Just the one's fine. And then we're going to make more foundations at this higher level. And already I'm clipping again. Maybe we will do the higher ramp. Let's see where that gets us. Oh, don't fall off the damn cliff again, Zach. So one question I'm having is how much space do these things need horizontally? Is that going to fit, or is it going to want more? Sure, let's just put it here and see what happens. I mean, it doesn't fit on the platform, but whatever, that's what the little feedies are for. It's not like this area of the factory is particularly designed right now. Although putting it all the way over here when it doesn't actually need to be adjacent to the awesome shop seems kind of stupid. How big is this? The shop is just this little ticket booth. So rather than all this, let's just put the shop over here and the sink closer to the factory. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I don't totally hate that. Vehicles. Just the one currently. Oh, that's cool. You can mount conveyor belts to walls. Oh, and you can have a conveyor that operates inside of a wall. Weird. It's like a skate park for you can ride your goofy little factory cart in your own skate park. I've also seen YouTubers use these to make like really cool round hallways. Like the floor or the ceiling are just one big round tube. This sucker's also cool too, this frame foundation, because it's like a foundation, but you can run stuff through it like conveyor belts and such. It lets you make some really neat compact stuff. This is all just decorative stuff. What the heck's a double ramp? I'm confused as to how that's different from just having a regular ramp and an upside down ramp. I'll look that up real quick. Double ramp. The heck is it? Yeah, it just looks like two ramps stuck together. I don't get it. I don't get what you would use it for. Well, it's not going to be the first thing I unlock, but eventually I'll get that, and we'll see what it's about. Factory railing. I could certainly use that. I'm always jumping off cliffs by accident. Be nice to have railings that don't require like a whole frickin' wall space to take up. I could have sworn these didn't used to be in the ticket shop. I could have sworn these used to be something you just got with the foundations. But okay. Statues? The heck would you need a statue for? These are expensive stuff that you waste your tickets on once you have nothing else to do with them. That's what these are. Just get ammo or beacons. This might be nice for a quick restock if you don't have the proper materials and you're way out in the field. Decorative coffee cup. Oh yeah, and standard materials too, you can get a quick little restock. Not worth it till everything permanent is unlocked, but I feel it. So I think what I want right now is I want to get... let's start with railings. That's a good place to start, given how often I jump off the goddamn cliffs. But I want to build this sink somewhere close to the factory so that it's easier to just dump stuff into it from wherever. I'm going to start by dumping stuff into it from just a box that sits right there. Let's clear this space a little. Okay. This thing is just enormous. There's trees in the way is part of the problem. Come on. Why am I encroaching? Is it because of this tree? Honestly, I think it's because of this tree. Try that again. I want to put it right here. What is the problem? Oh. Alright, that's good enough. I'm gonna have to try not to ever need to move that because it was a real annoying pain in the ass to place down. And miraculously, it's not clipping with anything, not even the wire that's going right over the top of it. So basically you dump a bunch of stuff in here and it grinds it up into tickets to use at the store. So I'm just going to start with a storage container that sits next to it. And it just shoves everything right in there. So let's start by, there's certain things that it's like, can I put this in here? And I'm not sure. Like, what if I try to give it this junk? No, see, it doesn't really want any of that. I think it mainly wants factory materials. So let's clean that belt off real quick. Because it is clogging the sink. But like, for example, I have my copper factory on the 3rd floor. Here's what I can do just to get the sink running. I have this factory up here, and it makes enough stuff to fill these chests, but then it just sits here, and it doesn't make more until I come and take some. Like, and I only carry 2 spools, so like, the rest of this is just going to waste. What I could do is start siphoning all of these and send, like, whenever it's not running, it'll send all the product down, and whenever it is running, it'll siphon like half or a fourth of it. And I just got to get down there, basically. So I'm trying to think how I can do this without making a huge mess. What's the fastest conveyor belt we have right now? Because I want to just send 1. Gross. The fastest thing we have is only 120 per minute. Which is not gonna take in all of the stuff I'm making, I don't think. 15. 15. I think I need faster conveyor belts before anything else, honestly. It's gonna be another frickin' session where I don't get around to starting on steel, isn't it? No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna manually feed it a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna make a project note about improving the sink setup. Improve delivery of overflow resources to sink. Copper items are particularly stuck. Reinforced plates 2. Alright, and that's going to be a project for later. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to grab just a bunch of stuff that I'm not actually using, and I'm going to throw it in the sink by hand so that we can start printing tickets. I really should get jump pads so that I can just jump off of my factory without getting hurt. I've been putting off jump pads, but having one just on the floor here would be so nice. I think I'm going to do that literally right now. Just allow myself to get distracted for a second. First off, let's make sure these don't get stuck. Do they actually go into the sink? Oh my god, seriously? Hey, what's wrong with copper sheets? You don't want copper sheets? Okay, that's useless to me. So let's go put all these goddamn copper sheets back, and we're going to grab copper spools instead. Or cables. I guess we could also give it cables. We actually verify in the wiki that it takes these. Copper wire. Sink value 6. What about cable? Cable costs 2 wire and has a sink value of 24. So what I should do is just give it a ton of cable. And the sink machine is, the sheet machine is happily running away because I've cleared out space for it to store more product, but I'm going to take that space away again because I don't want to hold all these. And I'm going to just trash what's left because they're literally not useful to me right now. Got so much extra garbo in my inventory again. Whatever. Where's my cable at? Let's grab all the cable I can carry. The only thing is, they are 5 times as bulky as wire. What is 6 times 5 is 30. So a stack of wire is worth 30, whereas a stack of cable is worth, well, 3,000 versus 2,400. Well, I don't want to completely deplete my supply of either, so let's just take most and leave a bunch. And then we're going to stop fussing with it because I want to actually get to steel today. But I am going to go build jump pads in a second because I'm getting real tired of these ladders. Oh, no, don't move me. Ditch these excess plates too. There we go. Alright, all of that should... Oh, you know what it is? I need to power the damn thing. What am I thinking? Why isn't it taking anything? It's because I didn't provide it with power, obviously. So this pole is reasonably close. That one is... Actually, that one, I don't even need to do anything. Yeah, just connect it right there. Alright, this should start crunching things up now. So this basically is this version's game of throwing stuff in the garbage but for a profit, as opposed to throwing it away for no good reason. So any extra crap I have that I'm literally never going to use, I can put it in here. Which is a lot of stuff. Like, I have boxes of like plates that are just... It's completely maxed out my storage space, and I literally cannot use it as fast as it's being made. So that's what the purpose of this is, to dump your extra crap and generate points, which you can print into tickets. Like so. And basically what happens is each ticket requires exponentially more than the last, which is why it's expected to scale up like with your factory. Is there anything else I want like right now? I don't actually feel like really fooling with this stuff. I just wanted to get the sink running. Might get a vehicle soon because they look fun. The rest is kind of non-essential. Like that's really the purpose of this, is to be non-essential but give you something to do with your excess materials. But I forgot to check out, god damn it. Foundations, no, attachments. Where are the railings at? I just had them. Why is it under organization? Whatever. Alright, factory railings. How do I build a railing? What was under foundations? Vents can be built on the edges of floors to prevent you from falling off. Wait, what's it cost? Did I ever bring my car home, or... Yeah, okay, it's over there. I was like, do I still have a car, or did I just deconstruct it? And this literally only costs rods to make. That's nice. And we are gonna go put some goddamn railings over here. The cliff I fell off 3 times last time I played. Just to try out the new blueprint. You can't just hold it down and build a bunch. That kind of sucks, but okay. Right, and I can still jump over this fine, I'm sure. But the point is, I'm less liable to accidentally fall off like a huge dingus. And I'm not going to go through my whole factory building these everywhere. I'm just going to build them on an as-needed basis, like when I'm in an area where I could use them. Like right here, let's jump over the belt, and there's my railing. I don't need another one. Right here, I literally fell off this exact cliff multiple times when I was playing last week, so no more of that shit. That's enough of that. fall here, it's not exactly the end of the world. Alright, so now, jump pads. Actually gonna finish tier 2 after all this time. 50 rotors, 150 cable, 100 iron plate. Past what I'm currently holding, 300 iron plate. Alright, so I'm gonna go get rotors, plates, and cables. And this back and forth run I'm always doing will be way less of a thing. Where's my rotors at? I think that's these here. Yeah. I think it said I need 50. And I needed 300 plates. Do I have extra plates banked anywhere? Probably there's some held up in the reinforced plate area. I really need to build siphons to just bank all of these materials and just put them all in the same place. So I can just go grab them as needed. That way I'm not wandering my factory every time I need supplies. And the last thing I need is, I think, 100 cable, 200 cable. I don't know. We're going to grab 200 just in case. We wanted 150. And we're going to fill the rest of my inventory with spare wire for the sink downstairs. Where's the damn ladder? This would be a good place for railings. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Right, and launch.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Copper. Keep some wire around. Limestone. The rest of this can go. That's not all gonna fit, is it? Oh, I'll hold on to it till later. Alright. What? So I'm just gonna get my ass started on actual goddamn steel products. What do I need to start on basic steel production? Or do I already have what I need? I think I already have what I need. Yeah, I did that last time. So I'm going to just start on this in a second, but first we're going to get some jump pads, because I'm real tired of dealing with those ladders. Where the heck are they? There we go, transportation. Right, this is the other use for having lots and lots of biomass. How could I forget? Don't want to make it all into biofuel because it's used for making landing pads. In fact, with that in mind, I will maybe go grab some from the biomass factory if there's still some sitting around. It wouldn't hurt to keep some extra on hand. Is this still running? Yeah, it's still running. Can always change it over later if I want to. While I'm here, I might as well drop off these leaves. And since I'm not gonna bother with hand feeding this junk right now, I will just leave my excess wood here. Alright, what else do I need? Rotors, for some reason. Just to prove I'm at the right technology level, I guess. I'm just gonna build one of these right now, so we'll just go grab 2 rotors. Where are those accumulating? Over here. And that is everything we need. So I want to put this in a spot that I can jump to from, and also I'm going to want, let's just grab a stack of rotors because I'm going to experiment with these a bit. I can always just throw the extras in the sink later. So I want a spot that I can jump to from either of these floors. So I guess maybe I'll see if I can fit it right here. Oh, it's bigger than I remember. Excessively large. I guess there's nothing really behind it that I care about obstructing from view. Right, now that just needs power. Sure, why not just tie onto that existing thing again? So now, if I'm up on the second floor, don't have to climb down the ladders anymore. I can just do this. And we're good. In addition to that, it might be cool to have a jump pad so that I can get upstairs quickly. I wonder where I'd land if I put an angled jump pad right here. Like, what would result from that? What could possibly go wrong? Of course, this needs power as well. So where am I gonna hook it up to? Guess I need to make a new pole. Hereabouts. connection to that when I jump off this pad? Yes, I am. That needs to go elsewhere. I want to be able to have it connect to a bunch of stuff without clipping through anything, and that's totally going to frickin' clip with that. Guess I could position it like down here. It's a weird spot, but it'll probably work. That'll probably work. Now this pole can power all three, and that's a real ugly clip. Fuck. Alright, let's just... Let's just put this a little further to the outside. Where's that connecting to? Oh, the main line to the power, the other junk. Alright, somehow that doesn't clip. Now we've got all three hooked up. Alright, here goes nothing. It just throws me into the middle of... Oof. I hit the second floor and just landed in the middle of the first floor. Yeah, that's about how badly I thought that would go. Like, not dead, but you'd have a concussion if you did that in real life. I like the idea of having this get you right up to the second floor somehow. Like maybe if I had another tilted pad over there, but that would give me so much air, I feel like I'd need another landing pad, which I don't really feel like doing. Let's take this out for now. Let's try a straight up and down jump pad right here, I guess, somewhere around here. Or like over here maybe, might be neat. I feel like this is an awkward spot for it, but let's see if it fits. Yeah, it's not. That's not even slightly gonna fit. What about right here? Just put it on top of the conveyor belts like a total dork. Oh no. What if I just tuck one in right here? Or where would that get me? I feel like there's enough distance here that I can go up my ladder and not worry about accidentally stepping on it if I want to just go to this ladder. So that's nice at least. Where was I connecting these? Right there. Oh, yeah, that's probably safe. Just have a power line, just two power lines right on top of the landing pad you're trying to get to. Sure. Why not? Oh, that's not quite gonna make it. Okay. But it was real close, so if I put this on top of a platform, that might work. I'm gonna do this without it being mega ugly. Oh. Why is my music skipping so bad right now? It's really annoying. I could alternately have a slightly lower landing platform right there. That'd just be where you go up to the second floor. Yeah, let's do that. That might be neat. See if I can get on top of this. Yeah, flawless. And then this just needs to be a ramp instead of a regular platform. I'm sure I'll change how this looks a little bit once I expand this floor, but for now, this is halfway decent as a temporary dealie. I do not like how you can see through there, but whatever. So yeah, that works. And if I want to get down, I can just jump, and you have a surprising amount of vertical motion when you're descending. So yeah, easy peasy. All right, let's stop fooling around with that. What's on my list? Factory floor for steel production. That's like the actual stated purpose of this stream tonight. I would like to go fix the iron supply issue. We'll do that if we have time after we start steel, because getting more modular frames faster is not really business critical right now. Yeah, it's a nice soft landing. The height's just perfect. Alright, so I think step one is just build out this floor, because I'm going to need more space to actually do my thing here. So I'm not going to like sit here and calculate the exact right size. I think what I'm going to do is just expand it right on out. And I'm going to make it roughly the same size as the floor below. The only thing is, if I put a ramp here, I guess I can just make it that jump pads are now the only way to get to this floor. Like, it feels weird to take this ladder down, but it's kind of in the middle of everything and was always intended to be temporary. What happened there? There we go. I don't think I accidentally destroyed anything. I didn't mean to. That ramp there. Alright, and now we exclusively get up and down using jump tech. Let's continue to expand this floor out. I'm gonna have to go get more limestone, but more concrete, but whatever. How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And we should now be even with, yep. Let's just get the outline going first. As you can see, gravity is not very concerned with me, you know, with how I build things. It kills me if I jump off a cliff, but it does not care if I float platforms in the air. Get a good view of the coal power plant from here. And the tall boys. Now it gets non-square over here. The question is, do I want to reproduce that on the higher floors, or do I want to have the higher floor be square? I think for now I might just follow the same shape, and I can always add tiles later if I want to square it up. Which means I want 2 more tiles here. And then we're going to move the word 1. It's going to be one, and then another one, and then we just proceed. So there's one. There's another one. And we can just keep going straight now. Alright, I need to go get more materials. I'm gonna get my acid jetpack sometime soon. I'm getting tired of having to actually navigate my floors like this. Like, you don't want to be reliant on a jetpack for normal walking around stuff, but being able to just jump off a cliff and puff it before you land is like super convenient. Down here for more concrete. Hey. Right. Just grab a bunch of that real quick. That should be more than enough. And let's feed this extra junk into the sink to free up inventory space. How many tickets we at? 11. Not bad. We could get the factory cart vehicle if we wanted. Let's head back upstairs. So much nicer than ladders. And we're gonna continue to build this floor. Now that I actually have materials again, I can go straight across. Alright. I'm getting tired of looking at that. What was that? I'm getting tired of looking at that R to reload notification. Even though I'm just going to end up shooting by accident. Alright, 6 tiles here. And then we just build straight back. So this is the size of the full second floor until such time as I decide to expand further. Although I might build a whole new factory before I ever reach that point, so whatever. If I'm going to build another bigger factory than this, I want to go like full-fledged planning on paper, all the decorative walls and ceilings and whatnot. This here is just like my mid-game factory to get me through all the research tiers, and then I might go large scale if I decide I want to blow a whole weekend on this game again. Like last time I spent that much time on this game was when I built that really over-engineered coal power plant, and I'm not going to need more power for a very, very long time. Just as a result of how excessive that was. If I try to expand that, I have a better idea for how to make it like way less difficult on myself. What happened? Oh, that's the landing pad. I was like, why is that one block lower? Wish there was a faster way to do this. Can I click and drag? No. You should be able to just click and drag. That'd be great. I mean, it's reasonably fast if you get your mouse placement correct. Just click a bunch. Just trying to make sure they all end up on the right floor. Easier if I was standing in the proper spot. Actually, let's get a higher vantage so I can kind of work from above. Oh, see, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I accidentally built a double block there. God damn it. And I'm somehow out of concrete again. God damn it. Let's just go get more concrete real fast. I mean, I shouldn't be that mad because now that I have jump tech, it's like way faster to go to the basement. I don't think I need that much more. We're just going to grab 3 bags. And we're going to go back up. Here we go. Let's finish this floor up real quick. Nice. Alright, we have our second floor completely built out. And we are ready to start on Steelworks. But before we do that, I'm going to take a bunch of this extra cable and throw it in the sink, because I want to keep that running. And then I have to go connect the supply lines downstairs. And I'm going to have to tap a coal vein to start our foundries up. This is still pretty full. So I'll just keep some of this. You know, actually, rather than giving myself headaches over like how much I can fit in the chest waiting to grind up, let's just increase this storage capacity a bit. Just while we're here anyway. So this chest feeds into this chest, and now I can throw more stuff in the sink at once. There we go. Need to sneeze, but it kind of got stuck. That's not great. Why is my shit not auto-stacking proper? Alright, we good here. Yep, that's going across. Alright, so where's my ore? So, oh no, I've put the jump pad right in front of this ore that needs to go upstairs. So I guess I could just Because ideally, these should connect to elevators here, which are going to go up there. But this whole jump pad setup is obstructing that. Guess I could scoot that over and put the jump pad next to it, maybe. Once again, fussing with stuff, which is not the Steelworks I'm trying to start, but okay. Let's see how far we can move this jelly pad. Actually, can I mostly tuck this under the basement? Because I do not need the entire... Like, this thing is way bigger than needed. Just gonna fuss with this positioning real quick. And we'll connect the sink directly to that pole in the interim. Jelly pads are just so obnoxiously huge. This foundation is super getting in the way, so that's gonna go. I wanna put a conveyor pole under here, but it's like no bueno. So I guess I could put the jelly pad on there. Sure, why not? Still land on this, or nope, that's going to put the jelly entirely under the floor, which does not friggin' help me. That should be usable, I think. And I could just put the landing pad like right in front of it, probably. That. Alright, so that is actually fairly inobtrusive now, which I like. Yeah, that's actually, somehow that design got better instead of worse like I expected. I can just put the power pole somewhere like here. That power line, and power this pole, which powers the jelly pad and the sink. And check this out, I'm gonna power the jump pad while I'm standing on it. Huh? Oh, it doesn't activate if you're on it. But okay, so I should be able to get up there now. Actually, because that distance is smaller, maybe I don't need the landing platform anymore. We're gonna test it. Nope, oh yeah, I don't need it anymore. Nice, so I can just get rid of these. And I can put these here instead. And now the whole floor is the same level, which I like. Okay, it's a bit of a smaller target to land on, but that's fine. I've always been of the opinion that the jelly pads are obnoxiously large. So now this can go, which lets me get back to the point of connecting these up. I'm just going to send those up to the next floor, basically. But before I do that, I am going to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking so much water. I'll be right back. Alright, the cat is on my lap now and will almost certainly try to interfere. So while he's here, we're going to give Apricot a cameo because everyone always complains that he's not in my streams. Hey, look over here. Hey, how you doing, bud? Hi! Hi! Hey, look over here. Hey. Aw, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's going to sit on my lap for about a minute, and then he's going to start trying to bite me because he doesn't like that my headphone cable is in his way. That's usually how the Apricot visits go during streaming. But anyway, what I was doing is we're going to get Steelworks up. Where the heck was I? Oh, right, we're connecting these. So I'm going to go upstairs and build a couple of these real quick. Try and get them at the proper spot, which I believe would be right here. Like that, maybe? Is that how they're supposed to be positioned, or do they go inward a bit? We're gonna see. So that definitely got the right height, and I think it got the correct horizontal position. Because I kind of want... No, the lift didn't really... Alright, so it is supposed to be one space back. I'm using Mach 1s, right? Because all these belts are Mach 1s. Yeah. This would be a real nightmare to do if I didn't have jump pads. Definitely a worthwhile investment for this session. Alright, that and that and that can go. Now let's try this again. No. God damn it. Oops. Ow. Can I just bounce on the same pad repeatedly, or do I get hurt? Yeah, I can. Alright, so we want one of these. Ow! Landing not on the pad is the problem. I'm actually going to die if I do that again, so I should maybe be a little more careful. And that's going to connect there, so let's stop doing this, please. This is going to obstruct those ladders. That's okay. I don't think I can actually connect to that without... No, I did. I was going to say, I probably have to go up there. Are these seriously... they're one space too far to the right. I want it all to line up pretty, you don't understand. I'm gonna go eat some food so I don't literally die while building conveyor belts. Oh, I already had barrel nuts on me. You go through these fast because they only heal half a block of health. But it's a good way to top off if you've got just a bit of damage. Okay, let's go move that junk again. Oh, nope, I stuffed it up. Let's retry. There we go. Alright, so these are supposed to be one further to the right. Like that? That looks like it's too far to the right now. Oh, give it a try. Make that there. Jump on down. Why? Okay, yeah, that's actually correct. I finally got it. Only took like 50 goddamn tries. Now the problem is, these are in the right spot, but they're pointed the wrong direction, and there's no way I know of to actually just say, hey you, point the other direction. So what we're going to do now is take another one of these, and we're going to put it right where the belt connects. Like so. Now we're going to remove these, and we're going to build the same exact escalator. Is that seriously not connecting properly now? Oh, you know why? Because I think I need to use... Is it this foundation I was using for these? I'm not sure. I know there's a way to do this. I just gotta remember how. But the point is I have those upstairs holes in place, which allows me to connect. So that at least the positioning is proper now. You know what it was? It's not that you build a pole, you build a belt coming out like that. But these belts are going the wrong direction now, so how the heck do I handle that? I wish I could just click on it and reverse the conveyor direction. I could have sworn there was a way to do this. Can I just add a pole to an existing belt? Not really. What would happen if I tried to run? What if I take a belt that's already going? Nope, see, it doesn't want to go in, because it's not the right direction. You know what I can do? I've got to enforce the direction from top side. So what we do, I remember how this works now. So we build a belt going... oh. We build a belt going the direction we want, top side. And that's going to cause the pole to commit to the direction we want, so that when we connect one of these, it'll actually be proper. I remember how my designs work. It's only been months and months. I think the last time I built this part of the factory, it was literally... yeah, see how the arrow's going in now? That's perfect. It was literally like a year ago last time I worked on this part of the factory. That's why we don't compromise. I got it to work. Nice. It's the same level, it's nicely positioned, it's everything I ever wanted out of this particular belt. Alright, so now I'm going to look at how these work, and I think these are going to stay. Literally all I'm going to do is just belt right on in there. And it's nice, nice, nice. All lines up real pretty, same as it does below. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of an interchange there, but you get what I'm saying. That comes in right here. And our iron ore is now on its way up to the proper floor to be forged. The next thing we need to do is get a coal supply over here. No, you stay put. I don't need any of this. Alright, so that's good. Let me just make sure I remember how this works. Foundry. Why can I not? Oh, I need 10 modular frames to build a foundry. Let's go do that real quick. I don't know why I'm running over here when I have no way of dropping down. Do I have anything that I can power a jelly pad with? Not that I have the biomass on me to build one. Let's just go back here and use this one. Why is my game freezing? Stop freezing, please. Come on now. Really? Don't do me like this, dog. Alright, we're good. It's just unstable for a second. Let's actually manually save the game now that it's making me nervous. Alright, and what we're gonna do is remember why I came down here. Oh yeah, I need mod frames so that I can build foundries. Nope, mod frames are back corner. I really gotta just start piping everything down to the basement before I store it. Be so much nicer than having to run across the factory. It'd be nice if I had a way of labeling storage chests. I should look and see if there's a way to do that. If I have a bunch of them all on a line, it's going to be... I mean, I guess you can just give the output a small... You can give the output a small conveyor belt, and it'll just spit out one item. So if the whole chest is that item, then it's like, okay, cool, there's your sign. But yeah, I've really got to build some kind of rudimentary storage system. I'm actually going to put that on my to-do list because I'm taking it serious now. Let's put storage chests exclusively in basement. Yeah, and that'll I'll either have my elevators drop down outside the factory square, or I'll just punch a few holes in the floor at predetermined spots. And, oh cool, you can kind of see in the back of this thing. And that'll be how we just get everything downstairs for storing. And then I can just kind of get all my storage together so that when I need to grab just a bunch of stuff, I can come down here and just grab it. I might do that off stream though, because that's kind of like clerical dull stuff. Not that I'm doing anything particularly exciting tonight. It's okay, because probably nobody's ever going to watch it. Alright, but now we can build a foundry. I'm just going to plop one down right here for 1 second because I want to check the recipes. That's simple. This is the only thing I know how to foundry right now is steel. It takes, good lord, a belt and a half of iron. So, I guess I need to merge my two 30 belts into one 120 belt and then split them, which will give me, I need to split them into 3 45 belts. So I'm going to run 3 foundries, and that means I also need 120 coal per minute. Wait, what's 45 times 3? 135. So this is actually going to be a little bit faster than I can run off the 2 belts I have. I'll have to downclock the 3rd foundry. And that gives you 3 steel ingots at the same rate as the iron ingots coming in. My stream monitor on the phone went off. Can you please actually do your job, phone? You still streaming? Yeah, okay, we're good. Put that back where it goes. Alright, long story short, we're going to be running 3 foundries. That's all I need to know. So we have 2 belts, I think. Yeah, we have 2 belts going up there. I guess I could always expand this later. I'll have to look into like the economy of scale, and all that would consist of doing is I could flip some of my inputs downstairs. I could flip some of these iron ingots to just not smelting them, and then they'd be additional iron ore. But at that point, it might be easier to just bring in more belts from external sites. But yeah, let's build some foundries. It's already frickin' 10:17, so I don't think I'm actually going to really produce much tonight. I think I'm just going to get steel ingots going and maybe a couple constructors quick. So I'm leaving lots of space in front for belt organization. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to put the foundries so that their little back foot is right there. So let's just do a practice placement real quick. It's going to look like that. Yeah, that lines up nice. So now I'm going to make 3 of those over here. Let me figure out what my placement's going to look like, because I'm going to build a little load balancer kind of like this. Yeah, I'm basically going to build this exact thing. Can I sample like multiple shit? No, I can't. Alright, so I just do 3 blocks. It goes splitter, merger, splitter. Actually, I'm just going to need 1 merger followed by 1 splitter for the whole thing, I think. Right? Because that just... Your first block goes right... I'm going to stay in line with the other one I have already. It's going to go right about that position, but we actually want a merger, and that's going to take in both of these lines. Just as soon as they come in, it's going to grab them. It's going to turn them into 1 double belt. I super mispositioned that. Is that going to actually be able to get both? Why do I keep doing this? I need an above view. Get up there. No? Alright, let's do this. That's, you know what it is? Because I think it's not. Okay, now it's lining up proper. There we go. Get that intake. There's no way I'm going to be able to cram both belts into there and have it look tidy. I'm going to have to give it more space. I might not be following this design exactly. Let's see it. Can I just go like... No, obviously not. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to have our splitter be in line with these. Somewhere like that. Ah, why is my shit freezing? Restream chat, are you not in click-through mode? I swear to God. Should be fine. Alright, so we want our splitter in line with this. And also in line with that. So the splitter is going to go like so. Does that track? And I'm just going to put the merger. No, we want the merger right here. Just going to put that like right up in its biz. Let's see if we can get both these belts in there and have it actually look pretty. So to start with, that's going to be a 1. And if I just do that, it's going to give me this weird curve, which I'm not super crazy about. Let's just get some nice right angles in there, I think. Alright, that is a right angle. And then we're going to... No, that's not great. No, I don't want you to auto connect. It's a little close quarters is the problem. Alright, I'm just gonna let it do the loopy bullshit that it wants to do because I don't feel like agonizing over this right now. Maybe I'll fuss with it off stream. It's not super perfect, but it's also not the ugliest thing I've done. So, like, whatever, dude. So that is giving me 60 and 60, which means we use a belt Mark II, which moves, I believe, up to 120. Yes, so that'll move all of that into this merger, and then I can split 3 ways, and that'll give me 3 45 belts. So I'm going to put the first foundry right in front of it, and then 1 to the left and 1 to the right, and we'll go from there. Oh, and then I also have to worry about where the coal inputs happen, so that'll be fun to deal with. But whatever. So this is going to give us a Mark 1. Nice. And how far apart am I spacing these machines? Just a bit. Like that? Yeah, it's pretty much the boxes are right on top of each other. I might regret that, but we're going to see. I may come to regret that. I don't think so, though, because everything these are outputting is going to fit on a single Mark II belt, so I can just merge down and load balance at the next step if I want to. So that's one input, and yeah, we're going to do... another one just like that. Wow, that's a pretty bad overshoot I did right there. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. We want it to go into here. Like so. There's our nice right angle that we're looking for. Alright, supply number 2 with iron. We put the recipe in so it can start loading up. Is it not though? Why aren't you loading? Does it need power to even load? Maybe it does. Heck if I know. These are iron. Yeah, they are iron. Wait a minute. Okay, it does want ore, it doesn't want ingots, so I think we're fine. And that goes right into there. So I've intentionally left the second output on the outside for 2 out of 3 of these. That way I only have to jump over once when I'm loading the belts for coal. Alright, so that's all of the iron ore supplied. Let's get power going while we're waiting. So our power pole row is right here, and that's just going to go... I guess I'm putting it in between every other machine, I think. I'm trying to remember what my design for this floor was. Why do I have poles over here too? Oh, I don't. That's just the machine's normal situation. We got a machine and then a pole, and then 2 machines and a pole, 1 machine and a pole, 2 machines and a pole. Right, I guess it's just 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm only gonna have 3 over there, so let me just. Frick, I don't know, dude. Let's just add a goddamn pole. I'm not gonna overthink it. In fact, this step is just gonna be 3 machines, so I think this is just gonna dead end and light up all 3 of these. Specific position on the tile I'm putting these. I guess I'm putting it near a specific foot of each machine. Forward left side, so let's do that here too. We'll do that on the middle machine. I want to try and keep the design semi-consistent, you know. That goes there. And then we're going to supply power here, 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 and here to get our foundries online. And I can see they are now loading iron ore. And that should be perfect throughput. So now let's go get coal. I think there's coal over here. Alright, that's a normal coal vein. So let's look on the wiki real quick how much that supplies. Or miner. Which miner do I have? Mark 1, because I haven't upgraded that shit yet. Miner Mark 1 with a normal node will provide 60 resources, 60 resources per miner, and there's 2 nodes that'll give me 120, same as the iron, so that'll be perfect for my 3 foundries. I keep coming over here like I have a plan to get down, and I super don't. I gotta go all the way across. I want to build a jelly pad in back so I can just jump off the back of the factory too. Alright, and let's go get our goddamn coal supply. Which should be right down here if I remember. Oh, here's the ladder. The ladder's kind of a pain in the ass to get to, I must say. think I want to go under the base and introduce the coal lines to the other side. Ah, these belts are going to take a while to design, aren't they? I don't really want to spend all night belting coal. I'm really just going to get the frickin' steel ingots done and then sign off. Like, when the title said starting steel, we're literally only starting steel. We're not even getting into real production. Alright, well, here's our nodes. That's what we need. And I guess I'll just run the elevator right next to this ladder. I'm not gonna sit here and over-engineer this, I just want it done. You can't afford. I gotta build another portable miner. Where's my goddamn crafting bench? I forgot you need a portable miner to build a Mark 1 miner. Oh, no, this is the wrong thing. I need an equipment workshop. There we go. Clang, 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 clang. Need one of those. Now I can build one of these. Yeah, that wire is clipping a gross amount. But that's okay, because we're about to move it anyway. Where the fuck does this connect to? Just goes all the way off into the distance. We're gonna have that connect right here. Now we don't need this one anymore. Trying not to screw this up, because if I do, the entire factory's gonna crash and I have to pull the circuit breakers to start it back up. Alright, so that's connected, that's connected. Connect that up there. Now we don't need that anymore. Alright, so now this pole is just isolated by itself, and this pole is doing its previous jobs. So I can connect this to the miners. Nice. And that should be doing its thing. Come on, do your thing. Yeah, you going? Doing your thing? There we go. Alright. Now rather than dealing with a bunch of stupid nonsense, I'm just going to do one Mark II elevator and all that, so that I don't have to design a two-belt system that looks even the slightest bit pretty. So I'm just going to come up here, and I'm going to put a power pole right about here. Yep. And we're going to get a Mark II elevator. Am I doing this? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this backwards. Goddamn. Right, so before we build the elevator, I'm going to put a conveyor belt at the top that's going in the proper direction. That way the resulting elevator is going in the proper direction when we do... I gotta remember to actually make it a Mark II, because I'm trying to keep this. Alright, gonna put a to right hereabouts. And that's going to go right on up there. Then we're going to put a merger, and it's going to not go where I want it to, and it's going to be super ugly, and I'm going to hate it. Can I just stick it right on there? Does that actually function? Is that a thing I'm permitted to do? Because if so, that is news to me. I just stuck it right on there. Let's see if that actually functions. Because that looks weird to me. It's like super clippy. Yeah, I guess it kind of looks like one machine. Weird. Okay, so let's connect this up and see what happens. Yeah, that actually functions. So you can just clip a merger right onto an elevator. It just works. Weird. I feel like that's new, and I didn't know it didn't have that like way back when. I feel like that must have come out between now and a year ago, which is the last time I played a lot of this. Yeah, of course that's encroaching because you're being dumb about your placement, Zach. So let's try just putting this right down here. And it doesn't like how close it is to this is the only problem. Are you serious, my dude? There's like nothing I'm allowed to do to get a belt out of here. Alright, well, we're gonna deconstruct that, and that, and that, and that. We're gonna try... What's your problem? Just hook onto the... There we go. Let me try it here. This might work a little better. Merger. Just clip a merger onto it there. Rid of this. Belt right there. Nice, nice. And this can still connect pretty much the... Oh my god, now it's too steep. Oh my god. Ah, please just work. Alright, we're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna build the input of the... I'm too tired for this shit. We're gonna build the input just a little bit higher off the ground. Like, I'm not even being overly anal about the design at this point. It's just not goddamn working, because I'm, like, too dense right now, I fucking guess. I don't know, dude. Here's my merger. For the love of God, please work this time. Okay, that connects, thank goodness. And that connects. Alright, beautiful. We are in business. Makes this ladder a little bit annoying to access is the only thing. But whatever, I'm not really planning on coming down here much. If I find it's annoying me later, I'll replace it with a jump pad. What's a jump pad cost, just off the top of my head? No, I'm not going to do it right now, because I don't want to put a jump pad here without a landing pad. Alright, so we got coal. Coal's coming up. Question is, where do we want it to go? Well, first off, we want to get it up to the basement there. Just take a look at my previous design on these elevators. That is a Mach 2, right? Mark 2? Yeah, it is. This is my big elevator bank here. I'd ideally like to just add it in line, like right in this spot. Let's go up top and see what we've got. Nope, try not to jump off the cliff though. Alright, so these are just going to here and joining this giant contraption of gross nonsense. So that is supplying the secondary iron operation on the first floor. It's also got 5 reserve belts here that I haven't started using. Where's the the iron ore elevator for the steel? Way over there. So ideally, I want to add the coal just to right there. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to belt it probably from here up to there. And then I'm going to just bring it over. So let's build some of this end. I'm just going to put it behind the sink. Like, right about here is probably a nice place to tuck it. Alright, so let me just get an elevator down here. I can find where that was. There we are. I think that's our connection. Why you gotta do this to me? It's because it's too close to this thing. Alright, well, just for reference. Really, I can build it here, but not in the spot I want to. Alright, we're just gonna bump it one space to the right. That'll probably work. Actually, while I'm up here, let's just attach the output now. Tell me this can build. Alright, good. So this can build here. That'll get us to the proper floor. So now we just want to build Mark II belts to over nya. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this same grid, but I'm gonna go lower. So let's do some thin foundations here and then here. Alright. That will let us get underneath these iron belts. Nice and straight right there. That looks pretty good to me. So then this is going to go over here, I guess. I mean, I could use that elevator bank, or I could just keep it separate, which is probably easier, to be honest. So let's just do something like this. Have the elevator come right to here, I guess. And I don't need any of this intermediate junk, really. So that, and that, and that, and that can all go. Oh, and that, and that. My rule for the basement is I minimize how much foundational crap I build, and I just try to stay on the grid as tidy as possible. Alright, so then we're going to put a elevator right here, I guess. Try and stay away from the rock faces as much as possible. So then this is going to go to here, and I'm just going to do it in one step because I'm more concerned with doing this quickly than doing it pretty, because I'm actually getting pretty ready to sign off for the night. Is this all Mach 2? This all needs to be Mark 2. That's a Mark 1. See, I knew I missed something. That right here would have messed everything up. Mark 2. Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. Alright, good, we good. So now I can connect an elevator on down, preferably without injuring myself. There we go. Nice. This is all same grid, so I'm just gonna build this grid out a bit. Get it over here. Seems like a good spot. Alright, okay. And then this is going to connect to here. And God, that's some annoyingly rocky terrain. We're just gonna, sure, whatever. Too long. Okay, well, we're gonna keep it pretty rough because I don't feel like doing a ton of design here. Good enough. Alright, there's our coal coming in. That's as good as that's going to get right now. So this should all be, as long as the belt is flooded, I know I haven't accidentally put any, should all be Mark 2. Alright. Let's go back on upstairs. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Accidentally falling off goddamn cliffs while I overly scrutinize shit. Alright, there's our coal. That's going on up to the proper floor. How are we doing on tickets? 17, not bad. Let's throw some more. I don't have any. Yeah, you can throw coal in there. Anyway, back up to the second floor. Here's our coal. So now we want that to go over there. And we're gonna do a similar splitter situation. Occurs to me that we're gonna need at least 2 jumps as a result of. You know what we can do? Let's put a splitter. We put a splitter right here. Will it be able to get into all of these entrances, or will that just not work? Of course, that's not going to work. What if we put a splitter right here? That'll probably work, yeah. I don't like how that looks. I remember how I do these. I put a stackable conveyor pole right up in its biz. Maybe I just will not take this approach. I just gotta get coal in here. I'm not gonna overthink it too much. I can always pretty it up later if I so choose. Anyway, let's get our splitter, and we're just gonna put it right here, I guess. No, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, that's the proper spot, but the wrong rotation because I'm a big dingus. Alright, cool. That's actually where I was trying to put that. So we get our one belt there. And this should go. Here, but I needed to raise it up and I didn't because I'm dumb. Alright, so that's our second connection right there. Nice, nice. And now we just need one more for this third machine, which is going to come out right here. I literally just jump it over because that's the lazy thing I want to do right now. No, of course I can't. That would be stupid. What I am going to do is I'm just going to put another one of these right here. Just bridge right across. And then we're gonna head on in there. Alright, so that's a nice straight belt. Got a good 9-degree angle there. That goes up and over. Right, so now we just need to connect this up. Like so. We can actually make that, and that just one thing, I think. Yep, and then connect to there. Alright, cool. Now we have our, finally have our iron and our coal. It only took me a bajillion years to set everything up nicely. This should hopefully be receiving coal fast enough to produce parts continuously without shutting down. It definitely seems like it's going pretty gosh darn fast, so I think we're okay. Alright. Now we can combine these down to... What do we actually want to make with steel is the only thing. So... Let me... Production... I'm just going to look it up on the wiki because lazy. So steel ingots... Oh wow, there's an alternate recipe you can eventually get, which lets you combine iron directly with coal. So that would let me use all of my extra iron lines for additional steel production if I want to later. And I have to research more hard drives until I find that recipe. But anyway, the point is... Steel ingots, what are they used for? Steel coated plate. Nope, that's alternate, just makes iron plate. Steel rods. Steel beam, steel pipe. What do I actually use it for, guys? Okay, so the actual shit you're supposed to make it into is steel pipe and steel beams. Steel beams takes 60 a minute, and steel pipe takes 30 a minute. So I could make one constructor for steel beam and 2 for steel pipe. What am I actually going to use this shit for, though? Let me look that up. I don't really feel like sitting here and figuring out all the ratios right now. They used to make a lot of frickin' shit. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and figure it out right now. I'm just going to make 3 constructors and start running them, and then I'm going to call it a night. Just to say I did. We're not even going to over-design it. We're just going to place in line with what's over there. Actually, I do need a bit of space for Oh yeah, that's accounted for. Is it accounted for? I need space for a merger and then a splitter. And also, 145 times 3 is 135, not 120, so if I want these foundries to run continuously, I'm probably going to have to clock them down a bit once the iron ore stops being flooded. I'm just going to make a note and worry about that next time. Notes for next time. Steel is getting 120 per minute. Iron in would need 135. I guess the coal's doing the same thing. Do math and throttle machines down for continuous operation. That's going to be a problem for future Zach. But for now, let's just merge all of these outputs. And I guess, so I should actually expect 120 output from these total. Let's just start with a merger. I'll put that in line with the first merger over there. I think it's in line with that. Probably. No, of course it's not. I never get these things right on the first try. It's going to stand in the damn spot. That should be lined up. There we go. One. I have run out of iron plates and I need to go get more. Where's my damn jelly pad? Grab some spare iron plates from the reinforced plate supply line. Right, here's one. There's two. I'm going to be splitting this down to 3 30 belts, 2 of which are going to merge back together. How much stuff am I actually using pipes for? A fair bit, whereas beams are used for I'm probably gonna have to up beam production, but for now I'm just gonna make the one machine because I'm not too worried about doing perfect ratios tonight. So got a splitter here. No, one splitter, please. And then a Mark II belt. So this is going to produce 3 belts of 40. Which means this is 120, right? I think 120. So I wanted 30 belts, then I should split it twice. Because this will, if I split it into 2, it'll give me. Yeah, let's just split it into 2. So this only needs to be Mark 1. That's going to give me 60 that way. I'll split that into 2 belts of 30 for my pipes. And this is going to be a belt of 60 for my beams. I'm just going to throw them down because this is temporary shit and I want to stop playing. Yeah, let's just fling some damn constructors down. Doesn't even matter. Oh, I want to bump these one space apart though. Wait, these are. Why do constructors require reinforced plates? Since when is that the case? What? Since when do you need reinforced? I thought it was just iron plates for a constructor. Since when does it require reinforced plates? Yeah, that's a thing now. These are the simplest thing that builds shit. Why do they require reinforced plates? That's so weird. That's definitely a recipe change. It used to be iron plates. Right? I guess I need to go get more reinforced plates from downstairs. It's so freaking weird that they need. Like, reinforced plates are mid-game. They're not start of the game. What the heck? Well, anyway. How long has that been the case? Anyway, I should stop griping. I have plenty of reinforced plates. Oh, and I'm not going to need these, so I can remove them now. Literally just trying to make constructors, and I'm getting frickin' added by material requirements. Alright, so another one of these on either side, one space away. Why is my game freezing? Come on, please. Please. Probably just built something way off in the distance. Alright, there's my constructors. So... one belt, 2 belts. 3 belts, all receiving steel. This is going to make pipes. This is going to make pipes. And this is going to make beams. Alright, what the heck? It wants 4? Oh, 60 per minute. I was going to say, what's this for? Right, and now they need power. So let's just... quick, same line. Right like that. And then same deal right in the middle here. Like that. Connect to that. Connect to that. That connects to all 3. So that should start producing. And for now, I'm just going to throw it in boxes and worry about the rest later. So we're going to have just a storage container here. I guess I need to... these are both producing the same thing, so I'll merge it down to 1. Did it actually frickin' line up the first time? No, it did not. Heck. Go. And this one. I'm just gonna plop a storage container down right there. And that goes right in there. What's the problem? Okay, now they're going. Right here, and I just have a container that it just goes directly into, because again, this is temporary. I am trying my best not to over-engineer it, even though that is my inclination. Right, cool. So, I have officially accomplished what I set out to do today. We have steel is started. We are producing both steel beams and steel pipes. I'm sure the ratios and the placement and everything could get tidied up and made nicer, but that is it. That is all I'm doing tonight, because it is frickin' 11:15 and I gotta do other stuff before bed. So, goodbye. Thank you for watching if you did watch, and I will be back, hopefully less cranky, next week.